Welcome to another amateur build of Carl Casper's Cosmic Charger. I don't know that much about drag racing legends as they go, and the name Carl Casper was new to me. I saw this model at the Hobby Lobby. Picked it up on sale because, well, it looked really cool. Little did I know that this model was going to require a little bit more skill than what I had. After all, I am the amateur builder. But I think I did a fairly decent job. I looked at several sites of other people that managed to build this with much better results. One was a fellow who built it with working linkages for the gas, steering, and front wheels. Very impressive. His detail was extraordinary. The thing that killed me in the end was the decals. These decals I found were brittle. They're a heavier decal than what I'm used to dealing with, so you have to take special considerations whenever you do them. I did not have that skill set. I'm not practicing that. Finished up the motor, and now I'm working on the frame. Now, this being an MPC model with sort of semi-vague instructions once again, the piecing together of the frame is basically three parts. You build the sides, then you have to connect the sides with a frame structure which has 4 points of contact. Got it. And that is the point where you have a lot of fun, because getting those 4 points of contact and the frame together to basically synchronize, well, it requires some skill. As you see, I managed to do that. Have my engine in place. And this model, you can build two different kinds of engines. One with a top blower and one with what they call an internal or a front mount blower, which sits down in the frame in front of the main engine. I'm old school, so I elected to build the top mount blower. I also accompanied my engine with spark plug wires, which was kind of a mistake on my part, because I found out later the full body frame that goes around this model does not give you much clearance for those modifications. Okay, it does not give you any clearance for those modifications. Coming up, you'll see how I dealt with that particular aspect of the problem as I am putting together the rest of the framing there and start working on the front end. And the front end was another nightmare because I had to go in and basically break my tie rod so that it come out at the proper angle so I could get my front cover on. There you see me working with those decals. I did attempt to get the decals on. The front wheel fairings did okay, but I was not satisfied with them, and I got really frustrated and ended up tearing those off. I should have sanded them off because I had to repaint my wheel fairings. Also, the painting on this was another, I guess, trial and error experience. I was using not a hobby paint, but a semi-gloss paint from I guess you use it on walls. I don't know. But it dried to a nice finish, but I think it takes like 2 days to cure completely because it was still kind of touchy to the touch, which caused me to repaint part of it again. Uh, yeah, after you get the framing built and then you start attaching it to the internal, then the full body frame doesn't want to come together as well as I would have liked it for it to have done. But I managed to get it together. There you go. I have painted it, and now I'm fixing a whole bunch of pieces there. I think I've already, yes, you can already see I have cut the one section of the body piece off, and I made two little small panels that go on the inside. I've connected it all together, and now it's almost done. I'm finishing up with a few decals that I could use. Other than that, there you go. It's a completed deal. Coming up, I took some close-up pictures to give you a better view of it, and to my satisfaction, they're not too awfully bad. It's not exactly what the box is, but it's close. There's the detail of my engine with the spark plugs, and another shot there. So all the decals aren't on it, but I did use some. There's an open piece showing some detail, and you can see the broke tie rod. Front view, and then a perspective view. You can see my silver panels back there that I put in place to cover up that hole. Nice shot. Well, thanks for viewing, and I've already got my next one on the table, getting ready to start it.